This is that recipe you're looking for on how to make the best Nigerian chicken pie and easy to make. To begin, get your sweet potato or Irish potato, anyone that is okay by you. Go ahead, peel, wash and dice, then cook it until it's very much tender. Just get your soft chicken, properly season it and boil it is very tender. Get your food processor, and if you don't have food processor, you can use your hands to cut them until they are very much tiny, as you can see on the screen. Now into your pot or pan, go ahead and saute your onions. Go in with your seasoning. Here I use ginger curry powder and also garlic powder, but if you have fresh garlic powder and that of ginger, go ahead and use either way, is fine. Go ahead and add also your veggies, your chicken, mix all of that together and allow it to cook for 2 to 3 minutes. Test and adjust with salt and butter. Remember your chicken is well seasoned, so you don't add too much of that. Also add in your already cooked potatoes and allow that to cook for 2 to 3 minutes. Now let's make our flour. If you have corn flour, it's fine, but if you don't have corn flour, your normal flour is fine. Get a little bit of it, mix with water. Once it is done, go ahead and transfer that into the already boiling mixture. Adjust with bouillon cube or salt, whichever one that is needed. Okay. To be extra, I like to add some chunks of chicken, which I did not mix with my food processor. Alright, you can do that. You definitely. Now to make our dough, I'll be using 3 cups of all-purpose flour and a pinch of salt, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and 225 grams of margarine or butter. Mix all of that together. Remember to sieve your flour and baking powder, even that of salt. Combine until you get this texture like breadcrumbs. Break in 1 egg, 1 large egg, and then add your milk. Mix all of that together. You actually don't need too much mixing. Once everything is well combined, go ahead and wrap with your nylon. Allow it to sit for 20 to 30 minutes, preferably in the fridge. Once that is done, after 30 minutes, I brought it out and this is what we have. It allows it to be very much flaky. That is the reason why fridge is always recommended, okay? Now, once 30 minutes, go ahead and knead, as you can see me do so, until it is well combined and very smooth and stretchy. Do you understand? Once it's very stretchy, you can now cut in sizes you may want and begin to roll out with your roll-out pin. Don't forget to drizzle some flour on your work surface so it will be easy and not stick on the surface. Alright, now if you have meat pie cutter, fine, but if you don't have, you can actually use anything or any shape of choice. You can use a flat round plate and cut out your dough.
Tasty treat, sweet or savory, every bite. Let's cook together, it feels so right.
Now for the filling, get your spoon and begin to scoop that into the already flattened dough, just as you can see me do so. But this meat pie cutter makes the work very easy and seamless. Once you achieve that, go ahead and transfer into your baking pan. Brush with egg and bake at 170 degrees for 30 minutes. Just like that, my friend, our meat pie is ready. This egg washing is very important. It gives your meat pie that flaky, brown looking. If you look at one at the extreme right, you find out that I didn't brush it, I didn't remember, or either I skipped it, whatever. It didn't come out very nice. This chicken pie tasted so nice, very flaky, and everyone really enjoyed it. Let me know if you will be trying this in the comment section, and if you watch up to this time, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like and share.
I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, bye, eat healthy and stay safe. Bye, I love you.